Hey there berries, hope you're doing well. Welcome to another episode of Unranked to Diamond, playing on the I Am Not Mr. Beast account. It's been a few days since we've been on this account, and I did promise I'd try and do Annie support whenever I could, and hey look, we got Annie support, hooray! Not really sure who we're up against in the bot lane. There's a Tristana and a Seraphine with a teleport. I'm assuming it's meant to be Tristana, but I don't know. And yeah, we're on the 13.4 patch, which is the one where Spell Thesis got nerfed. Annie did get some nerfs. The retaliation damage on her shield went down by a decent chunk actually, and she also got nerfed on Tibbers' ult cooldown. So she did get nerfed a little bit this patch, but I still feel like she's going to be quite a good champion. We're playing with a Callista, not necessarily the best champion to play with when you're playing Annie. Usually a hard engage support, like a tanky hard engage support. Would usually work quite nicely, but I mean she can still fling me in. I can throw down Tibbers and just kind of die. That could work too, but we'll see how the game goes. I hope you guys enjoyed the tier list that I made yesterday for 13.4. If you haven't seen it, it's a big video, 50 minutes I think, explaining everything that's going that will affect support in the next patch, or this patch. And yeah, there's a lot of changes. There was a lot to dive through, particularly, you know, Spell Thieves. If you don't know, Spell Thieves, the charges have gone from 10 seconds to 12 seconds, which means less gold generated in lane, and it can interrupt when you're going to get wards in lane effectively. So it can make it so that you are more vulnerable in the bot lane to ganks because you don't have access to the wards. Yeah, those are the main ones. Relic Shield also getting buffed as well, the health regeneration going up, which basically affects all tank supports, so they're having a nice time sustaining through damage a little bit more than they usually would. And then there was also a couple of target buffs to some champions, like the Senna. Senna got buffed. I definitely will be playing her again in this patch for this series for you guys. We've also got buffs towards, it was Alistair AP ratios went up. Thresh also went up as well. I'll try and picking a Thresh game. So in the tier list I said like Thresh is kind of just, you know, not great in the lower elos. I mean, this account is currently in gold 2, but as you can see, everyone on this team is diamond. We can probably find out actually diamond 2, diamond 2, diamond 4, diamond 3, diamond 2, diamond 1, diamond 1, diamond 4, diamond 2. So yeah, we're already in like quite high elo already. And also, if you're not aware, I didn't mention it actually in the tier list, but the LP gains have been upped and the same amount of losing. So on my diamond account yesterday, I was gaining 25 LP and then also losing like 26 LP. So the gains and the losses are super sad. So it looks like it's probably going to be Seraphine AP carry bot side. I've got armor runes. Victor went MR runes. So I'm not optimal down here either. Neither is the Callista. We both got armor. So all of our defensive rune setups in the bot lane and mid lane are actually kind of messed up right now. Also, in this patch, they changed they like doing this, don't they? Every like few months they like changing the text and the font and the colors, and now they use like the brackets in team. I don't know why the team is necessary. I think if you got all chat on, I think having enemy would probably be fine, but having the team one, like what is blue? Why do we need it in brackets team? It just adds more clutter to the screen for no reason whatsoever. So I'm not sure why they decided to implement that. We're running Exhaust Ignite down here. They've got teleport, so we might have a chance of getting a kill if they play it badly. But more likely they'll be able to use the teleport to get some sort of XP/CS lead up on us. So to start here, we just generally just want to poke. We will be maxing E first if you're not familiar with the Annie build. And I'm going to try and get as many auto hits in as I can in order to generate Spell Thieves charges. If you're wondering what runes I'm running, you can see them in the bottom left hand corner. It does include Airy and like Relentless Hunter, I think it's called. Yeah. And Taste the Bud. Taste the Bud proccing off the shield. Callista's just missing that spear there, unfortunately. Oh, I don't have my OK emote on this account. Do need to be a little bit respectful of like Nautilus engaging on me. Seraphine doesn't have passive charges fully ready yet though. Got one auto hit in. Seraphine's already... oh, I thought she was going to go in. She's already gone through half her mana, the Seraphine. Which is kind of insane actually. Okay, good. I mean, she's using a lot of charges here and she's not really getting much from it. Nice. There's some decent poke to Nautilus there. He's having to use a health potion already. I just kind of need to land a couple of Qs here to get my stun back up, but doing that one combo is quite expensive mana-wise. I'm expecting Seraphine to recall and TP soon. She's already really low on mana. I think one of the first items we're going to have to buy when we go back is a Fairy Charm to make up for the lack of, you know, the lower mana regeneration on Spell Thieves. Yeah, Seraphine's already teleported. I think we just push in this and just look to recall as quickly as possible. I got the cannon minion. Okay, we just back off. I'm surprised he's engaging. Ran out of mana to like do anything else though. Start maxing shield. I was hoping Callista would have a tiny bit more damage there to maybe look for the kill on Nautilus. He's used both of his health potions. I don't really want to stick around. I don't have the mana for this. I think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. That last auto kills me. That's not enough to kill the Nautilus either. My bad. Wanted to go Fairy Charm first, didn't I? And we're going to go Shirley's first item. Shouldn't have flashed. Like I said it, didn't I? That I felt like I was going to die. That last auto hit guaranteed it, but I think the ignite ticks probably would have been enough anyway. Jarvan might be able to get something here. She's got a lot of spears on the Seraphine. Okay, good job. Also like the Jarvan flag there, helping her land more auto attacks. Yeah. Jarvan's trying to get the Nautilus at least. Oh, he does. Okay, I mean, it's not like the worst trade in the world. If Victor can like push out mid a bit, then it's not that bad. I mean, Callista should just recall. She needs to go by. She can't stay in the lane any longer, where she's going to have a massive item deficit plus resource deficit. Seraphine's going to try and push this in, which shouldn't be too hard for her. So the key thing with Annie is the shield, movement speed, utility later on. We're kind of just waiting for that, which will hopefully not too long away. We managed to keep the wave of the turret, so Callista didn't really miss too much. It's quite funny like how I can still proc like my spell thieves and mana flow band with the retaliation on the Annie. I'm gonna have to put control behind us. We could easily get Dove him. Just kind of just did that just to get some more charges on everything from spell thieves, mana flow. Got no ward for river. I mean, Callista's got a ward charge, but I'm almost level 6. Might try and hide my level up in this brush. This brush is probably warded. Got my ulti on the Seraphine. Tibbers has now come back after the leash range. Alright, it's a shutdown, but we lost 3. We did get Dragon, but the trade-off wasn't particularly fantastic. I think just took a little bit too long to do that Dragon. I tried to block off Seraphine from coming in, which I think I did fairly successfully. So we kind of should have had like a player advantage there at least anyway, but we didn't really feel like it. I think it's still winnable. I think we can still like do stuff. It's a shame Calista didn't use the ulti though, because if she used the ulti, I could have used the knock up to do additional crowd control. But this out of combat movement speed should be pretty nice actually for helping me to engage with Tibbers, so hopefully we'll get some use of that. Yeah, into stun, brilliant. Fantastic. Really, really nice gank. The movement speed definitely helping in terms of the E and the out of combat movement speed. We've got to get some turret plates here though, we've got a few minutes. That's a Seraphine teleport. Jarvan might be caught out. Okay, he still Krugs. Got teleport out of Seraphine, it's all good. Just trying to build up my stun here. I have to flash away from that. Otherwise, going to take way too much damage. That wasn't the greatest engage possible. Tibbers did a decent amount of damage, but just get people out of there. Seraphine ulti completely wasted. Jarvan's going back in. What a crazy mad lad. I got double stun here. Well, Naltus already died. Oh, that worked. What are we worried about here? Who's coming down? I don't have the most amount of mana left. Don't think we can get another cheeky turret plate. It would be a bit overextended. We have one more attempt to try and get some more turret plates with the last push in here when we get down to bot lane. Yeah, you saw like even though that the engage was kind of scuffed, the Tibbers AoE damage was pretty substantial and he stayed quite alive a long time. I think he put Tibbers alone with the landing damage and then the AoE ticking. I think he probably did around about 400, 500 damage. Just from that alone. So yeah, I think I'm happy still with the amount of damage that Annie's doing, but it's more about the utility, the stuns. I have no idea what the hell that Gwen is doing. That's a massive stun there, though. I've got the stun in there, but I'm in trouble. Tibbers is mad. We've got Jarvan coming down. Echo might be able to hop over that wall. Okay, fantastic. It's worth it. It's completely worth it. If they can not die anymore now, though. Tristana flash. She might not have a way of getting out of there. Warwick can now ult that. Jarvan's still on Seraphine. Jarvan does die though, so it ends up being like a 2 for 2. But they committed quite a lot for that. Try and set up for use 3 controlled, so. I'm not going to be able to get that controlled, am I? Nope. There's 10 seconds for plates. Can maybe get another one here. 5 seconds. Nice. Gonna put a ward behind the dragon. I'm surprised Callista hasn't recalled yet though. She's trying to recall. I don't like this now though, because it's like we've got no one mid and our AD carry wants to recall. This is a very sketchy dragon attempt. Well, luckily this dragon doesn't hurt us, so we can hopefully just get out of this quickly if we need to, but it's taking a long time to kill. And I don't want to use my abilities on this, because otherwise I lose my stun charge. It's a mid lane. I mean, Trist is the one who's most likely to come mid. We might just be able to like... Okay, this works. Peekaboo. Please kill him there, guys. Alright, there we go, good. It's crazy that the amount of health that Tibbers regens when he's out of combat. Tibbers tanking the turret. Nice. Let the cannon minion take the initial hit here. And then Tibbers can then attack the turret. I got turret aggro because of the retaliation. This was some good turret damage and stuff. We need to go back now though. We've got 2,000 gold. But no, this was a really good start to the laning phase, even though the very first few minutes didn't look great, but like the main majority of the laning phase has been going really nicely for us, and the Jarvan's been playing pretty well. Sure it is. Now we're going to Rylai's so that when they attack the shield, they get slowed. She's just gonna do get some extra health in. And also our E cooldown is getting really low. Once we hit one more point, it's on a 5.1 second cooldown. Very low cooldown on the shield, and we can get it a bit lower as well once we buy another CDR item as our third item. It shouldn't be too bad because Rylai's isn't that expensive. It's only, yeah, it's one of the cheapest legendary items in the game. There's also this herald that I want us to do. I think that would be pretty good. Trying to put her off from doing this. Taking Herald in the meantime. I don't want to get too invested here. I'm just here to be annoying right now. Just to say, look, we've got control over this. You can't have this. Nice. Yeah, they spent a lot of time on me there. Ugh, have to dodge that last bit of Seraphine's E. We can probably get a tier 3 here. Tristana's still bot. Right, let's push that away from the turret. Herald's enough to get this. Is it? We didn't really hit the turret though. Okay, well we got the turret. Tier 3 turret for Java, and I think it's fine, especially when there's no neutral objectives that we can lose on the map. I think that's a very, very good trade. Now they got an exposed top lane. Very good. There's a dragon up in 1 minute that we should look to start heading over shortly. But no, I'm pretty happy with our team. I think our team's done a pretty good job salvaging the very, very bad, honestly, first couple of minutes of the game. Like my first death wasn't good. I mean, the team was a bit tilted. I think they're flaming each other a little bit at the start, but they've thankfully stopped. This WOD's been here for a very long time. Okay. That's Nautilus setting up vision for Dragon and then probably recalling to get more WODs again. Go, 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 go. I'm speeding you up. Very speedy Gwen's around here. She's stunned, so I might as well just throw down Tibbers just in case she's cracked. Let's grab the dragon, be off third dragon. It's very simple, easy win con at that point. Yeah, it's a pretty early third Drake. Tibbers can tank it. Very cool. And Tibbers is naturally doing, like, what, this is AoE, 824 damage to the dragon then? People want to go Baron? You kind of use Tibbers to face check brushes as well once it's already out like that. They keep swapping who's getting aggro here. Okay, very cool. I've got Rallos. I guess we should just go back and get it actually rather than eating these berries. It's quite a big power spike, and then we can go anything we kind of want here really. We could do a Zhonya's if we were worried about being jumped, but I'm not really that concerned about being jumped. Maybe like a Cosmic Drive would be quite nice. Just the extra movement speed to engage, and the extra cooldown reduction would be quite nice too. Yeah, we've got a 5-second cooldown now on our E. The Shreddius gives us extra ability haste every completed item. Their top laners are kind of exposed, but we're not really pushing that side right now. Tristana is griefing. Okay, I might be going down here. Thank you for the Castalti. I just kind of wish that was a little bit sooner though. Just got Tippers kind of standing there doing nothing in my bed. We can go top inhib after this too. Tippers hit stuff. Can Tippers not attack? Why can't Tippers attack the inhib? He can attack turrets. And he flashed. I did try and stealth cast my shield where he dies for it. It's fine. We can end the game off of that now. Ain't a problem. But yeah, I think there must be a way to get Tivers to attack inhibs. There has to be. I remember there being an issue with Shaker Clone not being able to attack, I think maybe the Nexus and maybe the inhib, but I think there was a workaround that to make it able to do that. I'm not sure how to do that though. But that's kind of strange that you can't manually tell Tivers to attack the inhib. But anyway, it wasn't the prettiest of games. But I think we did overall pretty fine. I think the enemy team didn't really pose that much of a threat. And we got 40 LP for that one. So that's pretty nice. We're on 69 LP. Nice. And damage-wise, we actually did okay-ish damage, but as I said before, that the main thing here is for utility, speed-ups, slows, stuns. We didn't really fully get to showcase that, I feel. I think the enemy team was probably flaming each other and kind of crumbled in the mid-game. But hey, I told you I'd do it. We did it. We did an AD support game, finally, for YouTube. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys have been enjoying the tier list and the Wild Rift videos that I've been posting. I am trying to post Wild Rift videos almost every day. I don't know if I better do one every single day, but almost every day. And if you are watching this as this video is posted, I'm probably live at twitch.tv/Bizzleberry. So come say hi. We're going to be playing some League and doing some other things as well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed your time here, and see you tomorrow for another YouTube video. Bye.